protect, try and run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Try and tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guy. Did you pay big money to sack the quarterback? They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And this is caught at the 8. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
By number 23.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7. Broncos nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
28-yard gain.
That's good for 28 yards.
1st down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. The 20. There he goes, left side. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
To number 80.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
To George Kittle.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st down, Denver.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Hurts to throw. That is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing is Hurts. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Forced out to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Broncos nothing.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Hurts sets up to throw it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Jacobs. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
If you know, that's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harris.
Brady's pass.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Check 24.
They do go for it. It's Brady. Open man is Duvernay. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Brady now on first down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Henry Ruggs, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Broncos 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
First down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 30-yard line. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Jacobs. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier. Was bidding for a second.
4-yard line.
On second down now. It's Jacobs, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
Josh Jacobs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
His kick
And this one through the uprights and good.
makes the score Steelers 21, Broncos.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's got it up and through.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Michael Dixon.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Tom Brady sacked.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
16 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
Shotgun now for Brady. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Broncos. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
37-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember,
he's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 28. Broncos 20.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Hurts pass.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
And the Broncos.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Hurts pass.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
A 38-yard attempt.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that'll bring them back within a point. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
Brady's pass incomplete from the contact. It's now 2nd and 10.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season.
6 yards.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Jacobs.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hurts. Buying time. Hurts fumbles it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. But 1st down, Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, we saw that they had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him. It's a loss of 5 yards. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now the 2nd down throw on target. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Golden Tate. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos cut into that lead. And this one's back to an 8-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 42, Broncos 34.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Number 22.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
The stop made by Jarrell Casey.
from the gun on third down. Brady got a man. It's Ross, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Brady now on first down. That's taken in by Duvernay. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Brady. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. Again, it's Brady. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Henry Ruggs, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And they're able to up the lead by one more.
Makes the score Steelers 49. Broncos.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 26. Here's Hurts to throw. Right side complete. That's Woods. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Robert Woods.
That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent, and they have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Now and I think the ball's out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Steelers. Accelerating, and off he goes. 30, past the 20, 10, and he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 21. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Gano the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Caught right side, Tate. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
56.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by David Long. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
35's the mic. You can't block me. Let's go.
Brady going to look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 42. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Open man is Duvernay. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the Broncos' 28-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. Got a man open, it's Ross. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's good.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18.
Brady going to throw here. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Lee Smith, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They run with Harris. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Brady now on 3rd and goal. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And that's an